Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt, I am the American-Canadian Gamer, and welcome back to my Hearthstone 7 Deadly Sins series, where I am playing one deck based on each of these 7 Deadly Sins. Last week we did Gluttony, and it went okay. I used a modified version of a meta deck, and modifying it made it really bad. And this week we're going to use a deck that is arguably going to be the worst one in this entire series. We are playing Lust, and Lust, if you haven't been able to tell already, is every card is gold. Lusting after that gold. And the thing is, because only using gold cards limits what I can do, this deck isn't exactly optimized or has any semblance of strategy behind it. The best thing I could try to do is, because I have a lot of really good high-level gold cards like Mech-Engineer Thermoplug, Sea Giant, Priestess of Elune, Hogger, that's basically it. All I can really do is try to control the board early on until that time comes, until I start getting to my 3 and 4 drops, because they're actually not bad. So I have Humility and Hand of Protection to kind of help my guys out in the early game. I have an Equality just in case. I don't have a Consecrate, though. Just don't have a Golden Consecrate. But I do have Anoyatron, Sun Fury Protector, I have Divine Favor in case I run out of cards really quickly, Aldor Peacekeeper, Flesh-Eating Ghoul, and then I start rolling into like the Ogre Brute, the Spider Tank, Dark Iron Dwarf, Mechanical Yeti, a couple Spellbreakers, a Twilight Drake. I have a Holy Wrath, which, but it was a gold card, and it was better than some of the other options, which tells you about the other gold cards that I have available to me. And then I have an Antique Healbot, a Faceless Manipulator, 2 Silverhand Knights, a Stampeding Kodo, Hogger, Priestess of Elune, Mech-Engineer Thermoplug, and a Sea Giant. There's no real strategy to this deck. It is probably going to get wiped by everything that comes against it. But, you know, strange things have happened. I'm not exactly super high in the ladder. What am I? I'm rank 18, so I'm mostly past all the gold farmers that have super meta decks and they lose ranks to stay around 20 so they can just farm gold on people all day. I'm past those guys, so, or at least the majority of them, so maybe I'll come across some people that don't exactly have powerful decks, possibly, because I'm not down into like below 10 or like, you know, the 12 rank and below. So I may not come across the best meta decks. I may just come across people like me that are just screwing around, and that's the best I can hope for. That's all I can hope for. So let's hope for good things. Alright, first up we have a Shaman. Shamalamalan. Well, we have a 3 and a 2 drop. Those can stay. Another 4 drop, I'm tempted to keep it, but because I'm going second, I don't think I'll have to. That doesn't help at all in this situation. I mean, Equality and then Holy Wrath, the target that I'm equalitying, that works. Leading with the Wisp. Didn't even have a 1 drop to go with it. I think I'll just wait. Next turn, I'll coin out a Spider Tank. And here comes Rockbiter Windfear. Oh, there's the Whirring Zap-O-Matic. Okay, that isn't good. That's not good at all. That's going to get Rockbitered. It's going to get bitten to the rocks. So we'll coin this out and maybe see what he decides to do with it. If he ignores it altogether, I can Sun Fury Protector it next turn and force him into it. Or I just might hit it myself and then throw down any Holy Light and restore my health. Because chances are he's going to Rockbiter it or use a Flame Tongue Totem. And then just hit me in the face for, what, 10, 12 damage this coming turn. Or he'll throw down the Rockbiter or 2 on it. Or he'll Lightning Bolt that. Not what I was expecting him to do. He wants to keep this thing alive. Which sucks for me because I don't really have a way to deal with it. At the moment. That will have to do for now. Like I said, my early game is really weak. My early game is really, really weak. And next turn I can at least throw I can taunt a 1-1. Woohoo. That's a play that I can do. It's a really, really crappy play. But at least my Humility has weakened his overall damage. He's basically just a 2-2 at this point. So he's nothing much to be worried about. I don't want to silence him because then he'll go back to being a 3-2. And he'll actually be deadlier in the end. But I feel like having a 4-3 right now would be really powerful because I have another one in my deck. And next turn I can throw out a Silverhand Knight. So the question is, if he leaves this alive, do I trade it into the Zap-O-Matic? Because if he silences it, it goes to a 3-2.
Ready, sir.
I don't think I've ever seen a Shaman run Silverhand Knight. That is a first for me. That is a major first for me. I think I'm going to trade that right there. Or maybe I hit that and Dark Iron. Maybe I hit that. If I hit that, then his 2/2 just trades into it. Should have targeted that. But I didn't think I was going to draw a card of that caliber.
Die, mage.
Oh, that'll just leave his 4/4 on the board.
Die, mage.
I think right now it's just best to just keep his power down. Because like I said, if I can get to the late game, I think I'll be okay. Because I don't know what to think of his deck so far. Oh, there's the Fire Elemental. Turn 6 Fire Elemental. Every Shaman does it. Every Shaman does it. So, let's Peacekeeper that. And do I Sunfury Protector? I think I do. I just need to slow him down a little because now I'm going to start being able to throw out Silverhand Knights, Mechanical Yetis, Dark Iron Dwarves. Stormwind Champion. That's lovely. I mean, I can always just Equality next turn. I just don't have a Consecrate. Having a Consecrate would be nice, but you can't craft them. You have to unlock them by leveling it up. By leveling up your Paladin, which I haven't been able to do, unfortunately. I mean, I can do this again, and then throw that out.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
I think I Equality this turn. I think Equality is a big play for me. Assuming he doesn't just trade all my stuff out, which is what he's doing. That is a good card to see right now. And I should have done that after Equality. I just got so excited in seeing it. But we're going to have to do this anyways. Maybe my spare part will help me out. Shouldn't have done it that way. That does not help at all. Should have thrown him second. I got so excited. I was like, hey, I have health. And then I didn't have health. Whirring Zap-O-Matic. Not having Consecrate hurts a lot. I think this match is basically done for. He has a Rock Biter in hand. Okay. Obviously, he was thinking about using it. Noyatron. Give him an attack. I think this is game. I mean, it kills most of the things that hit it, but unfortunately not all of it. Because I haven't even done a point of damage to him. Yeah, that's game. Well played. He has lethal now. And he still went and just killed it. You had 3, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, you had more than lethal. You didn't have to kill that. Alright, a mage. What are the chances that it's a mech mage? Probably pretty good, so I am going to really kind of go for my Anoyatron real early on. I'm going second, so I can coin you out turn 2. That's really good. Having you turn 2 is pretty good. Although, alternative, I can, just depending on what this person throws out, I can also turn 2 just throw this guy, and then coin turn 3 and throw a Yeti, which I think might be the better play because Flame Cannon exists. So, are you gonna do a gnome? Clockwork Gnome or the Cogmaster? You aren't doing anything. The first play will determine a lot. Also, could just mean it's still Mech Mage that got a slow start, which either way, them not playing something in the beginning is good for me. So I'll just pass that. Next turn, I'll just make a dude. Make a duty dude. Although it's not really gonna... Oh, yeah, it will matter. It will matter. I'll make a dude next turn because I still have solid 3 drops. So you're just going to hit me for 1 this turn. Loot Hoarder. Alright. I wonder, should I go ahead and coin? Oh. Put out a 3/4. Then turn 3 I can Peacekeeper. And turn 4 Mechanical Yeti. Yeah, my curve is okay for it. I think I can safely do this. Then if a Flame Cannon comes out now, that sucks, but it's still just a Flame Cannon. and there's only a 2/1 on the board. So my idea is just try to control the board at this point until I can get my bigger guys out. All right, unstable portal. That's good to see. Are you going to trade into this? Or you're going to put down a Tauren warrior? Thank you. And a gnome. What kind of... Well, I can throw him down anyways, so we'll just do that. Reduce the amount of damage that takes. Now he has to trade one and fire blast it. Now I have 2 3/3s on the board, and next turn I can throw down a mechanical yeti, and following that I can also throw down another peacekeeper and hand of protection or humility or something else and really weaken his stuff depending on what gets thrown out. Demolisher. You're just going to go face with it, aren't you? You don't want to draw that card. You're going to make me clear your stuff. Demolisher doesn't scare me as much as the other stuff does. So let's throw you down. Let's kill your stuff. So one of your cards is a spare part. Your far right card's a spare part. Just don't hit any of these. That is a good thing for you to hit. So you're going to hit one of these, then you might trade with the other. You're definitely going to Fire Blast. I would assume a Fire Blast is coming. A Fire Blast is a pretty solid play at this point in time. Still could Fire Blast. And then I'm going to trade and then kill the Demolisher. And start establishing board control. Though turn 7 looks like it's going to be a... I don't know. Flame Strike isn't really that big in these kinds of decks. Give you Divine Shield. Make you deal with me with a Fire Blast. And... you can't coin into it, so we'll just leave it at that. So make you deal a Fire Blast to get rid of that guy and leave you with 4 mana remaining. Assuming you do that, I still have a Humility and an Equality. Okay. You are a very good play here. I'll trade you because it's better you survive. And hit you there. And I think I'm starting to reestablish control, because even a Flame Strike, okay, she uses all her mana to leave me with an 8/4 on the board. Not exactly a good play. But it also means at this point in time that I should be careful about how much I actually throw on the board and don't put any more out than I have to. And I don't want to put any more out because of...
we have many.
This deck could run Flame Strike. Is that a mirror? And what is that? What is that card? What is that card? What do I want you to have the least? Giving you a 3/3 doesn't hurt that much. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Good enough. So... I think... do we go face? I'd hate to go face and then get Flame Struck and leave them with that much on the board. Nothing else I have survives it. So I think what we do is this. Or that. That's not what I wanted to have happen, but okay. I think we go ahead and hit there. Let's go ahead and Humility that, so it has to do certain things. And we will... so it's either going to have to trade into that. It won't be able to kill that, so she'll have to make the choice of hit that. Probably Fire Blast that, trade that into that, or trade that into that and leave a 1/1 on the board. Fire Blast that. I feel like a Flame Strike would have already hit if one was coming. Now, I could silence that. But you're going to clear 2 things off my board either way. Yeah, you're going to do that, and then you're going to trade into that, or you're going to hit face. What are you going to do? Yeah, that was an expected play. Okay. Is this a good play here? 6 leaves me with 2 mana.
Your magic shall not save me.
It just... I don't want to do that because it's just Flame Strike bait at this point, so... let's go ahead.
Last warning.
Either way, this guy's going to disappear. So I want to face that. Let's get rid of the 2/2. Throw down a 1/1. And leave it at that. I'm really surprised there's been no flame strikes at this point in time. But I'm okay. I'm okay trying to play around it for now. There's a blizzard! Really random card to see in that. I don't know what to think of this deck. I think this isn't just a standard... No, because there's a Clockwork Gnome in it. So you're going to do that, leave me with an 8-4 that's flame strikeable. So I think at this point in time, throwing down these guys is a better choice, considering you just threw a blizzard. I think we do this, and we make a dude. And now the MCT comes out and takes one of my taunts. Taunting wasn't really necessary there, I just wanted things on the board, because I don't feel like this person is going to have a flame strike. That blizzard, I feel like, was the main AoE of the deck. I feel like this is kind of a budget mech magic. I don't know. The Bloodfin Raptor is really, really weird. And also having another Torn War and a Okay. Alright, let's see here. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think any quality is out of the question here. Probably could have played the Dark Iron Dwarf there before attacking. Make us a dude. Let's restore life. Now, Blizzard here would really suck. Blizzard here would suck a lot. Actually, Arcane Explosion here would suck. Arcane Missiles. Twilight Drakes. Oh, look, Arcane Missiles. My 2's alive. Yes. Oh, Fire Blast. Well, screw you two. So I can deal 5 damage this turn, potentially. How much do I want to control that? It's not a huge threat to me right now. But if I don't deal with it, I lose my 4/4. So let's go ahead and hit that. We'll give it Hand of Protection. Then we'll trade it out. Now I'm left with a 4/4, a 1/1, and a 2/1 on the board, which the 2/1's going to die to a Fire Blast, definitely. But I can make another 2/1 next turn. Which I'd probably... I don't know if I'd want to do or not. Do you have a secret to play? You don't have a secret to follow up, do you? So I can deal 6 damage this turn.
You call that a weapon?
Now you want your own dwarf.
Reporting for duty.
Can deal 6 damage this turn.
To battle.
I think I just need to go for the gold. I think that's really what I need to do at this point. I've got him back down into a corner. You can trade out 2 of my guys. 3 of my guys can go down this turn. Fireball! Okay. So there goes my board. So I need, like, you know, my Mech Engineer Therma plugs, my... anything in my deck that's big. A Hogger would be okay right now. Lots of things would be okay right now. Lots of things would be. Watch me get a little guy, though. That's going to be a really little guy.
Reporting for duty.
But he's a thing. He's a 4/2. He is so cute. But, looking at the board state, that's still actually kind of a threat that may require trading on his part. Alright, so those are what you draw. What's in there? Is that... Oh, you still have a spare part from your... Well, you had one from a Clockwork Gnome, and you had another from my Mechanical Yeti. That's scary to see right now. That's really scary to see. He's not going to leave my guy alive. So next turn, that thing is going to be doing a lot of damage to me. I really just need to draw something to fight back with. anything at this point in time. So, okay, it's going to get +2 attack, and then it's going to get one more, so it's going to be a 6. It's going to deal 12 damage. But let's give him something to fight over, and if he doesn't stop this, I can give it one attack, and I can finish the game. So the question is he going to hit and then trade and leave a Dark Iron Dwarf on board? Because he's going to Fire Blast his Worgen, Dark Iron Dwarf it, or he's going to Matter Bomber to activate it? Kill the Worgen! Kill the Worgen! Oh, so close. And then, okay, so he's going to go for 12 then on this, or what is he going to do? He has a Dark Iron Dwarf, and I'm guessing another Polymorph? You have another Polymorph in hand? What? Mechgineer Thermoplug. So both Polymorphs are gone, and now I have a Leper Gnome. All I had to do was Outlast. Unless you have a... Not even if you have a Pyroblast in hand could you help right now. So that's basically... Vaporize? Or another Mirror Entity. Oh, nice play! Holy crap. Forgot all about the Dark Iron Dwarf. Wow, you are not out of this game yet, are you? Not at all. That's got to be a Mirror Entity. That has to be a Mirror Entity. Which will give him a 4-3, and then he'll just trade, and he'll still have a 4-4 on board. I need to see what I draw next turn. I thought I had it with Thermoplug. Fen Creeper. Well, at least I have a silence target. Give me something smaller. I'd rather you have a 4-3 than a 5-4. Okay. It was not a, whatchamacallit. It is Ice Block, Vaporize. If it's Ice Block, you survive with 1 health, assuming you don't clear my board. Yeah, you're gonna clear out my board completely with your Fen Creeper now. So what is this thing? Well, Noyatron will help a little bit here. Make a dude. Let's give... do I want to give him the attack? Then he'll just... No, it wouldn't matter, because he's going to Fire Blast it once and then hit it with something else, and then he's going to hit it with the Stampeding Kodo after Fire Blasting it. He'd have to Fire Blast it. Yeah. Fire Blast that, and then hit it, or is he going to just go ahead and just try to keep my board completely clear? What'd you decide on? Okay. And then you're going to hit that, and then you're going to trade? Or you're going to go face? Go face! Oh, come on! I don't have... Well, that doesn't help me at all. Not in the slightest. I mean, it can help me check for a counter spell. Two life. So I have to kill him next turn. Okay, check for counterspell. Okay. And it is... Victory! Oh my goodness. I don't know. There's a win. Let's keep it going. Let's do a couple more.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, another mage. I'll just drop the humility this turn. Hopefully I'll draw something a little more control-y early on. There's my Anoyatron. That'll be okay to throw out turn 2, assuming that this person is going to probably coin out a mech warper turn 1. That's what mages do these days. Coin, Mech Warper, or just a Clockwork Gnome or a Cogmaster would also work. Snow Chugger. Yeah, that's a really common play now, too. Wish I'd kept that humility. Making a guy doesn't help. I feel like I just need to slow him down. That's really all I can do. A Frost Mage is going to be really painful against me until I can get later on down the road. Just like that last one. Yep, and then hit it. I was hoping you'd do that in the wrong order. But we can't get what we want every time. Make a dude. Making dudes. And next turn I can throw out a Mechanical Yeti. Oh, this turn is going to be 2 mana to get rid of my 1/1. Because you don't leave things on board with Paladins. And then 2 to the face. And next turn's Mechanical Yeti. Unless I draw a better, like, 1 or 2 drop. Mechanical Yeti it is. And then Stampeding Kodo can get rid of the Snow Chugger. Which is probably going to be my 5 drop. Unless you put out something nice that I can copy. Like a Goblin Blast Mage. Okay. And I can trade these. So I'll trade that and then I'll Stampeding Kodo. And next turn, Twilight Drake is actually a really good play. Really good play next turn, Twilight Drake. Your own Mechanical Yeti. Yeah, this is a Mech Mage, alright. Mech Mage through and through. Okay. Maybe I Holy Wrath and try to trade. That's also a thing I can do. I can also copy it and make a stealth copy of it. Oh, wait. Dark Iron Dwarf. Yep, that's a thing. And then, just to have something on board, let's Sun Fury Protector. So this turn, Mech Mage doesn't really run Flame Strikes and board clears because they don't have room for it. They want to maintain board control using the mechs. And they hopefully gain early board control and then retain it through the rest of the game, is what they try to do. A Shredder. Mech Warper's so powerful. So powerful. So what do I do here? I can get my own Shredder for 1 more mana. I can throw out my own Yeti. I can Holy Wrath and do basically nothing. I can silence that and then trade things out, but I'd rather silence him. Oh.
I got this. I got this.
I don't think I have much of a choice here. Okay, 10 damage. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. I would be really surprised to see a Flame Strike this turn. It'd be good for him. It'd be good for this other player, but I would really be surprised to see a Flame Strike. The fact that you're looking at Fire Blast tells me that you do not have a Flame Strike in hand. Probably not in your deck, because you have how many in your hand? You have 19 left. You could still have one, obviously. An Echoing Ooze. That is dying next turn.
I am ready.
Gnome, and then Blast Mage again? Another Blast Mage? No, Blast Mage is a 5-drop, isn't it? Okay, there's that. So what is the bigger target here? Well, I can throw down a Sea Giant for 6, and then Faceless it later. Can throw these 2 down, which I think will be the best thing. And then you.
I got this.
And then I'll just kill you. Alright, I think I'm setting up pretty good here. I'm starting to just kind of gain a lot of control, and next turn I can definitely Sea Giant. Ooh! Faceless Manipulator will be a great play here. Faceless, and then kill his Antonidas after facelessing. Ooh, my goodness gracious. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to faceless the Antonidas, and then we're going to humility it. And then we're going to swap its attack and health. We're going to give a friendly minion Divine Shield. We're going to hit it. We're going to trade that, and then give a friendly minion Stealth. That's a thing that just happened.
Well played. You win.
I'm sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. I kind of want to stop there. How long has this been going? I don't even know what time I started. It's like 5 o'clock. I don't know. That was a heck of a game. I think I'm going to end it there just because I'm in such a good mood now. So I hope you really enjoyed these games. That was a lot of fun. The first one was just bleh the whole way through. The last two, beautiful. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. My name is Matt, and I'll see you next time.